Okay, here we go, everybody. It's time to talk about our very best value of the day. Radiance by Absolute now is bringing a couture collection featuring a glorious timepiece in your choice of white or yellow metal, and you're choosing a 4-strand tennis bracelet watch or a 6-strand tennis bracelet watch. Both beautiful in their own right. We'll show this over here so you guys can get a better feel for it. It looks so stunning. This is the gold, by the way. We have the final few hundred left here if you want the gold in the 6-strand. Here I've been wearing it on this wrist in the 4-strand, just so you can see the difference. These will comfortably fit a smaller wrist if you need something 6 or under, up to a 7 3/4 inch. That's the beauty of this. There's extenders that are included, so you have lots of play here. My wrist measures 7 inches around, just to give you an idea. So there's lots of extra room.
And you didn't take any of the extenders out?
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
So I could, though. I could easily take one out. It would just, you know, close it up a little bit, tighten it up a little bit on my wrist. I just kind of wanted you to see that there's a lot of play here. So if you
Well, that's the way my sister would wear it anyway.
Like a bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want it too tight necessarily, so that's what's nice about having the extenders to play with. This has been the #1 choice. This is that beautiful, I mean, look, look, look. It's the look of diamonds at a fraction of the price, and these are all hand-set Absolute stones. They are brilliant cut. They are all hand set. That's not glued in. Those are prong set stones. The tennis bracelets we sell in Absolute are usually in that $89 range. You're getting 4 or 6. Depending on your choice. It's $99 or $79, right? $79, $99, you pick the size you want, you pick the color of the metal you want, and look at what you get to own. This absolutely gorgeous timepiece that has such opulence and brilliance and beauty, and it's fun and it's different, and you don't see yourself coming and going in this. And the 4-strand, right? I mean, you can wear that every day. It's so comfortable. It's amazing on the wrist because it feels so good. It's just like a beautiful bracelet, and yet it's so flexible. It's so smooth. That's the other thing. The interior, it's not catching on your little arm hairs. It's so smooth on your wrist. You'll love having it on. It's weighty in that it's not flimsy. It's not like cheapo feeling at all. It feels expensive.
No, it feels luxurious.
It really does.
Yeah, and
Absolutely
we're Americans. We buy by the pound. All of us, we're the same way. You know, you close the door on a cheap car and it goes, meh, and you're like, ugh, I don't like this. We like the sound of like closing the door on a Cadillac or a F-150 like your husband drives. You know, it sounds expensive. This feels expensive. I'm holding a giant version of these stones. So this is a round, brilliant cut stone in a model size, so you can see how large it is. In the 4-strand, there are 160 of these stones set individually by hand. In the 6-strand, there are 230 stones. But I want you to see how all the faceting, all those facets are happening on every one of these stones. That's why you get such incredible sparkle. That's why it feels so amazing. When you consider, whoa, I blind you there, sorry. When you consider the fact that these are prong set, they're set by hand, and you see how they move and how gorgeous they feel. Think of that, 230 of this beautiful cut in your watch. Look at your jewelry.
I know.
Look at your jewelry.
I know it.
Isn't that astonishing?
It's so much fun. Life is short. You know, we should be able to add a little bit of excitement, beauty, light, sparkle into our world and everybody else's world. You know, when you show up in this watch, it's just everybody else gets to admire it on you, right?
I think that's the beauty of jewelry, is that you also brighten other people's days. Actually, one of you at home wrote me on Facebook that one of our pieces of jewelry in the presentation raised her spirits and made her feel better, and you know, like things are brighter, and I was like, yeah, that's what jewelry should do.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
It should do that.
It should.
And good jewelry does. And this is good jewelry. This comes with a 3-year warranty. This is water resistant to 3 ATM. What does that mean? If you get it wet, if you jump in the shower, right? You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to baby it. It's actually designed and it's made in such a manner that you can really wear it and live in this watch and have fun in it. So it's not something only only for special occasion. This is just little sweaters, right? You want to add a little sparkle to your wrist. Instead of stacking up 15 bracelets, this pretty much does all the stack work for you with one clasp, right?
I love that because it's all about the stack. We always talk about stacking line bracelets. One of our line bracelets is very well priced at about 90 bucks. You're getting a timepiece here that has 4 line bracelet equivalents on it. We're talking about 160 stones in the 4-strand, individually precisely cut and individually set by hand. There is not a machine, folks, that can do this. No. It takes a trained jeweler to set each one of those stones. And the fact that we're able to bring that to you at this incredible value is just a testament to the power of HSN and what we do here.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, when you look at anybody who loves beautiful things, this is one of those like art pieces. This is wearable art. When I look at my wrist, I think I know that there's hundreds of perfect stones. These stones are perfect. They're flawless. They're equivalent to D-flawless. When we talk about mine diamonds, this would be equivalent to like a beautiful, dazzling, brilliant mine diamond, how it would react to light, right? I mean, that's what makes it fun, is that although they're not diamonds, they are world-class simulated diamonds.
You know, you feel like you're wearing diamonds.
You sure do.
People look at it and think, how on earth? Because they look like real diamonds. A jeweler won't sight ID our stones. They know better, because they could make a terrible, very expensive mistake. It takes special equipment to look at this stone under very high magnification and to make sure that it's simulated diamond.
You're right.
And you don't even have to worry about that stuff. Because when you put it on, you feel the weight of it, you feel the smoothness of it, you feel the way it flows, and you see how beautiful it is on your wrist. In a moment, you'll feel like, I am wearing a movie star diamond bracelet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, you really do.
You do.
Feel so special in it. If you give it, somebody on my list is getting this as a gift. I'm not going to name any names.
She told me the name, but it's a secret on TV.
It's a secret on TV, but I will say she's going to love it. You look at this and you like think of that girlfriend. You think of that sister, that sister-in-law. You think of that person like, oh, that is so her. Like you just know she'll be so excited. She'll open the box and think, you did not. Oh my gosh. You went overboard. I mean, this looks like you spent so much more. I realize you make an investment here, but this is $79.98 for this beautiful 4-strand watch. I just want to show you because Rob tells me that these two, the 4-strand in the gold and the silver, are now neck and neck. Also, I do want to point out, if you love the 6-strand, we only have the final few hundred here. So we have a few hundred here. This guy, this beautiful 4-strand, has definitely been the #1 choice. And I can see why. It's so you still get all the beauty, all the fun, all the wow. 4 tennis bracelets, basically, essentially. But you have something that might be a little bit more for every day, right?
To me, it depends on you and what your level of sparkle factor is.
That's true.
So I immediately went for the 6-strand. That's totally me. Also, I'm a big guy. And so, you know, if you're larger boned, the larger you pull it off.
Yes.
So yeah, I wouldn't. If I had a little 5.5-inch wrist, I wouldn't wear the 6-strand. It would make you walk sideways, you know. But this, look at it. I mean,
you know what's funny you say that though? A lot of like you think of Elizabeth Taylor, she was tiny. A lot. Look at Dolly Parton. I think a lot of
she is so tiny.
they're tiny.
Yeah.
So really, Susan Lucci. You know, big, she loves her big, beautiful, gorgeous jewelry. So I guess my point is, it really doesn't have anything to do with the size of the person. It really is taste. You know?
I guess, yeah, what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, exactly. So even if you're a petite little thing, that doesn't mean you can't wear a big, bold, beautiful wow bracelet. Watch.
Well, you're absolutely right. You know, I met Liz Taylor once.
Did you?
I did. She was very elegant.
I used to hear, because Nikki Butler, who used to come here,
sure.
so he was friends with her, and he used to tell us that she used to watch HSN.
She did?
Yeah, she shopped here.
I met her way before I was on TV, but yeah, I was pretty young.
Was she fabulous?
Took the air out of the room. You know, they say that about a really big star.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing happened when I met Nicole. I was at the gym in New York, and Nicole Kidman walked in, and all the air in the gym went out. I mean, everyone was just like, what happened? Who's here? It's that star power. This watch has star power.
It does.
Doesn't it?
It really does. I mean, when you look at it, you can't take your eyes off it. It's so much fun to wear. It's so comfortable and beautiful. It's great for travel. It's great when you want to dress up anything, a blazer, a sweater, a little black dress, right? You just want to add that extra touch, that je ne sais quoi, right? You have that special something that you just don't, not every piece of jewelry can capture that for you. And I want you to see how it does, like you can see it's not just stiff, right? It's flexible. There are 2 extenders, by the way, included here. So right now I have both extenders in. I could take one out, and I'll show you how it'll fit me if I take an extender out. But I just point that out to you because you'll really have lots of different, length options. If you have a tiny wrist, obviously you're going to take the extenders out completely. But here, I'll take one extender out. So there it is, how it's fitting me now with just one extender in. And it's fitting me really like a 7, 7.25. And then this is, so it's adding another 1/2 inch.
Yeah.
So I have a 7.25 here and a 7.75 here. And then with the extenders out completely, it's more like a 6.5-ish, 6.75.
Yeah.
And that's why for me it would be too small. Victoria, do you have all the extenders out?
I took, what is it, 3? I have one.
Okay, Victoria does have one extender in. Okay, very good. So she has one in. See how nicely that's fitting her? It's great.
When we made this, we did actually debate whether or not we should make the strands connected. And in the end, decided it was much more elegant if it looked like 6 or 4 individual tennis bracelets.
Yeah, the original watch was individual bracelets, and I think that's one of the things that made it unique, because you do see like a wide, solid, sparkly pave band.
Right.
But to get your individual bracelets here, there's just something fun about it. It's something beautiful and interesting and different. See? And all of that, workmanship is done by hand. You can really see the quality. You can feel the quality when you have it on your wrist. I mean, it makes such a beautiful statement. And there are the two sizes side by side. So you can really get a feel for this. Now, when you look at this like a sister, would she want the smaller one or would she want the larger one?
My sister?
Yeah.
She'd probably do the smaller one. Well, actually, one might do the smaller, one might do the larger.
There you go.
Yeah. One would do gold, one would do silver. Yeah. You
See?
think everybody's different.
Yeah.
Mom would totally like the large one. In fact, I'll probably get a request for this.
Really? Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah. They just had their 65th wedding anniversary, by the way.
Did they?
Yeah.
That
Happy
is
anniversary, Mom
fantastic.
and Dad. Yeah, 65.
That's amazing.
65 years together. Still in love, like the day they met.
How about that?
Yeah.
So you're the firstborn then?
I am indeed the firstborn.
And so you were, because you're 64.
Yeah, no, I happened pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
I happened pretty
That's
darn
amazing.
quick.
Well, congratulations to them.
I'm sure they'll watch, they'll know. Congratulations.
Yes, 65
No, that's a big
years.
milestone.
It really
Yeah.
is. Wow. All right. Well, anyway, guys, if you are getting our Beautiful Today special, we are thrilled that you are. We know you're going to absolutely love it. Look at the sparkle. When we talk about diamonds, you talk about, it's probably the most imitated stone in the world, right? Everything wants to look like a diamond, whether it be a lab-grown diamond, it's beautiful,
Right.
expensive, right? Those are expensive. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're expensive. There's crystal, pretty, but not this,
Right.
right? There's glass, right? I mean, there's other things that try to imitate a diamond, and this is as close, seriously, as you can get for a diamond simulant. I mean, of this level of quality. It's not out there in this price point to get that much workmanship.
No, it's not. And in fact, if you found anything even close to this out there, it would be hundreds more and probably not be diamond simulant. Probably would be crystal or glass. These are the finest simulated diamonds, beautiful cubic zirconia that I've ever worked with. They just never disappoint. I wear pieces of Absolute every single day, and I look down and I never think to myself, is that real or not? To me, they're just all real. I'm putting on my diamond ring, I'm putting on my diamond bracelet, I'm putting on my diamond watch. That's how it feels to me. And I think I think that happens to a lot of you,
and you'll
too.
wear it like the way Paul will dress. I do the same thing. It's high-low. Like, these look so good, you'll wear it next to your real diamonds.
Sure.
And they hold their own, right? I mean, you could be sitting at a table next to a woman who's only wearing real diamond jewelry, and your simulated diamond jewelry will look so great that it gives you confidence.
It does.
Right?
You know, it's funny, we have a ring coming up tomorrow, I think.
I know, I love that ring.
And I liked it so much, I went and had it mounted in gold.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's-
That's in gold?
I had my jeweler take care of it for me. Well, because I also had it made into size 14 and a half, so I could wear it on this finger. Yeah. Anyway, you'll see that tomorrow.
It's this ring. We should show it. I love that ring.
You'll
My
see it
Facebook friends,
tomorrow.
I have some photos up on Facebook. I was wearing this ring.
Oh, yeah, I
and
saw it.
everybody was asking about
It's
it.
so pretty on.
Love it.
It's gorgeous.
Good for you. You made
That's
that in
tomorrow.
solid gold.
Yeah, you know, I keep scrap gold around, and then if I want something, I'll take it over to my jeweler and say, hey, can you work this up for me? He's like, when do you need it? I was like, could I have it in an hour? And he just shakes his head. He's so talented, though.
That's so fun. All right, guys, if you want your beautiful bracelet watch, this is now the #1 choice. They're telling me the 4Strand in the silver. More people have chosen this than any of the other watches, which it's hard to pick, but if you're a white metal girl and if you want something that still is uber glam, but maybe not quite as, bold a statement as the 6 Strand, but I'm like Paul, I love that. That was the original watch. Was the 6 Strand.
Was the 6 Strand. I like it both ways. I really think it just depends on your style, your taste, how you like to present yourself. By the way, we know the watch manufacturer personally who created this for us, Robert. And he and I and Colleen can obsess about details like no one's business. You look at this, you're like, why is it easy to read? Well, on top of that beautiful triple grade A mother of pearl dial, we did sword hands. Now, first we thought maybe Dauphine hands, we talked about the different kinds of hands. And in the end, the sword hands we chose are the easiest to read. So not only is it a big, sparkly, gorgeous, beautiful bracelet, but you actually can tell the time on it. You have those little individual set markers with the bezel set, beautiful simulated
How
diamonds
gorgeous
on the
that
top.
looks.
I know. You've got that gorgeous beveled mineral crystal on the top. You've got the beautiful stone set around the outside. Even the crown has a stone set in it. So there's that extra little detail you expect from a really beautiful, gorgeous timepiece. Look at all of that. Look at your jewelry, as Colleen says. I love that. Or a sparkle a day keeps the doctor away. I like to say that. I mean, it's just, look at it. It's just,
Look at
it
it.
really does change your life.
You just never get tired of
No.
looking at it, of wearing it,
No.
of talking about it, right? No matter what, if you have anything coming up, if you have any kind of a fun party or event, I mean, 'tis the season to sparkle. I mean, this is shine time right here. And you have the prettiest watch of any watch. I mean, name me a watch that has more wow factor than this one. Right? I mean, it's pretty much in a caliber all of its own, and that's why they chose to make this our best value of the day. This choice, the 4Strand choice, has a comparable value, appraised value of $175, if you'd be lucky to even find it. And then this guy, the 6 Strand, so gorgeous, and this has an appraised value of $222.50.
And we're very conservative with our appraisals, right?
are.
We get 3 appraisals and we take the lowest one. That's
Correct.
the one we give you.
Correct.
So, I mean, we're really very conservative. And when you look at this, you won't even think about that. You'll be like,
You'll love
that's a
it.
good looking diamond watch. Look at
No
that.
doubt. And then
that's what it looks like, right? And it comes in a nice gift box, which
does.
Colleen's going to show you.
Makes a really
Look-
nice
Yeah,
gift
so that's on top.
presentation.
Imagine opening that on Christmas. Ooh. And with the 5 flex, you could almost think of it as a stocking stuffer because you get it home for, I mean, if you really stretched it, What's your limit on stocking stuffers?
See, to me, this is a gift to me. This
Yeah.
is not
No, I
a
agree with you.
stocking stuffer.
No, I agree.
I would say, I don't know, usually like $10, $15.
I feel like that's sort of the average.
Like little fun stuff goes in
I
the
did
stocking.
get one thing this year. It was $30, and I decided, you know what?
What was it? Oh, it's something you're going to be putting in somebody's stocking.
Yeah.
So you don't want to give it away.
I don't.
Okay.
But yeah,
See, I
I
do
didn't want to.
practical things in the stocking.
I didn't want to wrap it, so
Oh,
I
there's
threw
that.
it in the stocking.
Yeah. Okay, if you're ordering 8084930 is the item number. Thank you for your calls. If you're getting our gorgeous watch, we know you're going to absolutely love it. Now, if you're looking for the perfect way to store this beauty, we do have our